Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JDM, Jason Dowdy Music. If you've been following me the past, recently, you realize that I am on a 3-year journey to leave my 9 to 5 and do music full time. If you want to follow that, if you want to see what happened, how it all unfolds, just use the hashtag no 9 to 5 by 2028 and you can see it unfold. We'll see what happens. All right. So this time I want to talk about using some of the things I've learned at work for the music business, right? I learned a lot of great things at work, like how to manage time, how to build relationships, how to do this and that. And one thing that I also do at work is do a self-evaluation, and then I get with my leader and we go over, do we align? Do we think the same things? So I thought I'd do a self-evaluation for this sync business thing. Everybody in the Producer Hub, let me know what you think, and if you've done this for yourself. I think if you put something visual to it, it helps you see the areas you need to work on to really make this happen. So I have a few categories here. I have music mix, music composition, relationships, mindsets, knowledge, work ethic, and is your music marketable? So I'll start from the top. Music mix. I feel like I'm a 6. I do get a lot of compliments on my mix, but I am not like, I would give a 10 to somebody that was like an audio engineer that has Grammys and could walk into any studio and, make a perfect mix where no EQs are fighting each other, right? And they totally understand the process. I'm not by any means an audio engineer, but for a producer, pretty solid. So I give myself a 6 on that. Music composition, I give myself a 7. I understand, I'm really good at sound selection, and I understand how to put things together, melodies, counter melodies, chord structures, and all of that. I'm no like Hans Zimmer though, like, or somebody like that. I would give a 10 if you could score an entire, symphony and, hand your pieces of paper to the violin player and all of that. I am not at that level, but I'm very solid when it comes to music composition. I understand, music theory and how to put things together. Relationships, I give myself a 3. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this whole social media thing, is I don't really know that many people in the industry, and I'm kind of doing this on my own. So, and that's why I'm so active in the Producer Hub community, because I want to meet other people doing this and make connections and all of those types of things. So that's something I'm really working on this year. Mindset, I give myself a 5. I've made a lot of leaps and bounds with mindset, but there's a part of me that still doesn't believe I can make it happen. That it's not a real thing that can be achievable. So I'm overcoming those boundaries. I'm learning, there are some mindset things like, set your time, put your time in, build it, and it will come, and you have to believe. It's hard to actually believe it. So I'm, it's becoming more and more real the more I do it, but it's taking time. So I'm really working on a mindset this year. Knowledge, I would give myself a 7. I've taken probably about 20 courses over the past 2 years on growing your music business in general. Everything from social media, websites, everything you can think of, sales funnels, like, I've kind of done it all. So I would say my knowledge is high. When it comes to like contracts and the legal side of the music business, I have more to learn this year on that. So I'm really going to be studying that. That's my focus. But I still give myself a 7, pretty high in the knowledge area. Work ethic, I give myself a 9. I probably work too hard to have good life balance sometimes. That's kind of where I want it. And I think a lot of people in the Producer Hub are probably in the same boat when it comes to work ethic. We're just trying to figure out how to work the right way. And then finally, marketable music. I give myself a 7. Everything I create for a purpose. I use reference tracks. It's music that's already in other TV shows. And it seems like the ones that are probably most in demand. I just need to learn the market better to, really understand what's required. But I give myself a 7. I think I've got a pretty good grasp. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Let me know if I forgot any categories that you think might be important, or if you're doing this exercise yourself, let me know if you uncovered anything. Like, is there something you're going to work on this year by doing a little bit of a self-evaluation? All right, and I'll see you around.